Joining us right now are the co-founders of camera maker Rylo, Alex Karpenko and Chris Cunningham. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
You have this camera here, and I was saying it's a really cool product. Explain what this little guy does, because this is actually very different than I think what most of us are used to.
Yeah, Rylo is a camera that captures everything around it and makes it very easy for people to capture, edit, and share great video.
When you say it captures everything that's on it, the big revolution is
you don't have to point the camera.
you don't have to point it at anything.
Yeah.
So if I want to get a shot of Becky, I don't have to really get a shot of Becky.
Look, if you look at it, it's got a little dome on each side, so that's like a 360 camera on each.
Yeah, there's two lenses back to back, and we combine the views that they see into a seamless 360-degree picture.
Okay, but let's say I just want an awesome shot of you. What do I do then?
So you can control where the camera points in software after the fact. So you first shoot, and then you point the camera using our app.
And what about the focus issue?
It's all in focus.
Yep.
Everything's always in focus.
Yep.
Okay, then what about depth? It's always in focus.
Yeah, it's always in focus, so you don't really have that issue. The big thing is in the app, you can go in and with your finger just move around the camera and frame it up perfectly.
And the idea for this was what? That people just weren't very good at taking pictures?
Sure. Well, actually, some of the most difficult things for people getting great video is it can be shaky, and they don't know where to point it. Rylo solves all of that and does it for you.
Because you don't really have to even think about it.
Correct. Yeah, you do it all after the fact. Well, in the moment, you just hold it up and don't worry about where to point it afterwards in the app.
And who do you think of as your biggest competitor? Is GoPro your biggest competitor? Or is this just a fundamentally different type of product in your mind?
This is a product that can be used in action sports, but you can use it in a lot of other scenarios. For example, we have people like mounting this camera on their dog to shoot this really unique point of view, like from the dog's perspective, right? And like this type of shot is not typically possible with any other camera. So it's really just like anyone who wants to make really great video, this is the camera.
How much of this is about video and how much is about stills?
It's mostly about video.
Mostly about video.
Yeah, our software is super powerful in the video space, the stabilization and the reframing you get from 360.
And in terms of the video piece of this, one of the problems I think we all have, I don't know, if I actually have enormous amounts of video, but I don't really, you know.
What do you do with it?
You know, if you go, let's say you go skiing, you put a GoPro on your, or we put one of these on your helmet.
On your helmet, yeah.
And you go for an hour or two or whatever, you got a lot of video.
Yeah.
But there's only, 2 minutes that actually matter. And then you have all this video and you have to go back and edit it and figure out which was the actual part you're trying to grab.
Yeah.
Has anybody solved that problem?
Rylo solves that problem.
Okay, so explain it though. How do you do that?
So the thing about Rylo is because you get this stabilization and you get to repoint after the fact, you don't have to shoot 2 hours video. You can just shoot the 2 minutes. And then it connects directly to your phone, and in a couple taps you can share.
Right. No, but my issue. My issue is I don't know when the good part's going to happen. Right? So people are. The reason why people are leaving this on their helmet is also, you think they're going to click and turn it on and off? By the way, is there a remote that you can use?
There is a wireless remote, yeah.
A wireless remote?
It's actually your phone. Yeah, we have Bluetooth integration.
And then my other question is, when do you think this gets ultimately integrated into this? Or does it never happen?
It will be difficult, right? Again, because of the unique optics of the camera,
right.
It's very hard to miniaturize that. And then some of the use cases, you wouldn't want to mount your phone on your helmet necessarily, right? So there's a lot of cases where it actually just makes sense to have this, like mounted in different locations. Some of the best shots, people like mount the camera like on their leg, for example, like while biking, and you wouldn't think that will give you a really good videos output, but you get this really unique perspective. So that's some of the strengths of this.
This is all patented?
We have a few patents.
You have a few patents?
Yeah.
Well, no, the only reason I ask is because when GoPro began, everybody thought that was a fabulous company. And it is a fabulous company in many ways. It got a huge valuation. But ultimately, people decided it's a hardware company.
Yeah, I think that's what's different about us is we really focus on software. Alex and I worked at Instagram together. We are software engineers. That's in the DNA of the company, which is much different than anyone else in the category.
Anyway, it is very, very cool. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming.